No, that's fine. We'll work it out. Right. Cool. All right. Attacker and defender. I got a 4.
3.
Alrighty. I guess I'll make you drop first, because it doesn't matter. And then do secondaries. I'm not reserving anything. What's up, chat? How's it going? We're playing
no,
some
just not
games.
the new table with the Arks of Omen stuff.
What do I pick here? This feels kind of bad. I don't get poison on these guys. So I have a tournament tomorrow that I've signed up for, but there's a significant chance I do not play. And we're just sort of deciding. I could go cranial here, right? I think I'm okay taking ritual. I'll just go for it. Whatever. Who cares? Ritual. Oh god. Oh no, no, no. I think I'm okay on ritual. No prisoner's not great. I'm okay with cranial. I'll play cranial. We'll see how it goes. And BEL, I think I'm supposed to take. That's probably fine, right? Oh, you got yours. Nice. Just gotta run through the Tyranid one. And then go back. Cool. Let's do it. And I start with, I believe, 1 command point, because I spend... Oh no, maybe I'm at 0. I spent 2 on this guy. 1 on this guy? 1 on that guy, and then 2 on this guy.
Yep.
So 1, yeah, he has 2.
Very
Yeah, because he has short, and then I have to pay 1 to get sword mark. Yep, so I spent all 6. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Cool beans.
Wish I could spend a CP to get another Grandmaster.
Yep. Oh, I do have an error here. These are supposed to be light cover. I don't have it in the tooltip right now. They're light and dense. They're both.
Okay.
Here, I'm just gonna put it in. Okay, here you go, everybody. There is the tooltip update. Live update. We're doing it live. Sweet. All right. And then, are you reserving anything?
No reserves, and all of my interceptors will combat squads.
Okay. Sounds good. And then you drop first, I guess. Yeah, so this is basically, we're trying like with
Grandmaster front and center.
We're trying with no zoanthropes. Front and center, but what if I shoot at him? What will you do?
Whatever will I do?
How would you survive? I think I will put the termagant brick down, just so I don't run out of places to put it. Do we want to hide it behind this wall? I think I do. Here you go, boys. I think, yeah, as long as I leave space for my Tyrant Guard, we'll be okay. And I'm unnaturalized camouflage for my adaptive, so I get extra buffs and cover.
Yep, that's how I started making my Tyranids list now.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels kind of like no-brainer. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. There you go, friends. We have to make sure one guy is like here. Okay, there they are. Oh, there's 2 more. 2. Okay.
Alright, I get the servitors down right behind that same piece.
Love it. I'll put the... Let's see. I'll put the... This guy should be here so he can poke his aura through the wall. I'll put the Tyrant Guard down so I don't run out of room. I think they're just gonna come down back here. 1, 2, 3. Cool. We'll do that. New T5S2 map? Yeah, chat. New map pool. I was posting this one to in the patron chat yesterday. All right. I'll put Venom Thropes. Also back here, I guess. These guys, not quite right. Okay. So I think I'll just go back here. Okay. Back to you. Nice. I will put down Hermagurts. Actually, let's give these guys a color. Put this guy. So this is like these are 16, I think, in this unit, and they'll go over here. Like that. Good stuff. So yeah, these ones are just they're obscuring ruins. There's like cover defensible breachable.
Another Dread Knight.
Cool. I'll put. Let's see. I'll put these 10 down over here. I'll give them a different color. Oh, I deleted one. I'm good at pressing buttons. We'll put them like this. Oh. Like that. Sweet. Yeah, they're WTC. This is WTC style, chat. So these are just like the porous ruins. We've just given them more gaps than the WTC ones typically have.
Venerable Dreadnought.
Because they have the ones with the windows. This is basically the same. How aggro do I be with this Exocrine? I could put the Exocrine like right up in front. It is Dermot. And he only gets to teleport shot one guy. I guess he could put 2 into me because he could gate 1. If I put it like way out and I'm not protected by the Venom Thropes, I could just dump it in the dents and be -2. I actually don't hate that, to be honest. If I'm like back here, let me put the characters down. All right, I'm gonna put down. Let's put down this guy. He's kind of a big dummy. I'll just go there. I think we'll just make sure that he's at 12 of these guys. Cool. Seems good.
Alright, Tech Marine right there next to the Dreadnought.
Sweet. I will place. Let's put this unit. Let's put these guys back here. Is that what we do? Don't dislike that. Just go back here, not touching. Obviously. Oop, go away, chat. Something like that. Okay. Next season, T5S2 going to be WTC style? Yeah. We've had enough. USO has had its time in the sun. It's time for a change, so we're going back to WTC. And the latest season of WTC maps are not too bad. I mean, I think we had honestly some of the best T5S2 we've had has been with the old WTC maps. I don't know what happened to this term again. He was here. he got sent to the Shadow Realm. We'll put this guy here. Here? That's probably fine. I like that. I think I'm in on putting the Exocrine front and center. And just like being like, let's fight. -2 to hit, 4+ invuln is like maybe okay. I don't know.
Strike squad there.
We'll find out. Sick. I will put down Gene Stealers. I wish I could forward deploy today, but we can't. So we're just gonna stand them awkwardly over here, I guess. I'm thinking of like maybe there's a list that's just a bunch of Gene Stealers, but then also I'm like maybe then we play Abandoned Sanctuaries and everything's ruined. Kawaii Spoons just moved?
I do not like 16 points of model Gene Stealers.
Yeah, I mean I think they're fine. Forward deploy's worth it.
I'd rather have their advance and charge back and a permanent 4-up invuln, which, you know, Gene Stealer Cult Gene Stealers
sure.
have. And aren't they cheaper?
Yeah, maybe. And they get a pregame move. The Gene Stealer Cult ones are definitely the superior Gene Stealer for sure. Because they're pure strain.
It's like, but we're literally created in the hive ship. Like,
but
how
we're
are we
the
not
purest
more
one. Cool. All right, so I will place. Let's put down. Let's put down the Swarm Lord within 3 of his friends. 3 inches. Is measuring funny with that narrow throat. I'm just gonna show up the narrow throat back here. If that's cool.
Okay.
All right. I think we just put the Hive Tyrant back on this side to link to these guys if we need. Awkward part about the new Tyranid list is like your synaptic links are a little bit awkward because you don't have like warrior units everywhere. Maybe it's worth taking warriors in this list. I don't know.
More interceptors.
Okay. I'll put down these Hormagaunts. Okay. If only if I can select them. There it is. Give them a color. Gonna go in this little corner. The original plan was to put the Exocrine back here. I guess the downside is that the pool's in the way if the Exocrine tries to shoot over it, which is a little bit awkward. Okay, cool. What do I think about Pyrovores? Pyrovores are fine, I think. There's this... I think it'll be interesting to see whether or not there are things that they want to shoot at. And I think that's the real question about their usability.
And more interceptors.
Cool.
That's pretty much all I've got left.
All right. I will place this Exocrine now. I think it's gonna go here. Is that what we do? What's that line of sight look like? It's like alright, I guess. Yeah, we'll go there. Whatever. Haruspex is a tiny bit better? No. No. The Haruspex isn't better. It's just that everything that you normally played got worse. So, like, everyone's like, I'll play Haruspexes now. But Haruspexes aren't any better than they were. So I just have this Hive Tyrant. He's just going to go back over here. Within 3 of his friend. And then I'm done. It's all you. So the question here is whether we push the Hormagaun's turn, the Termagant brick turn 1. I think we do. We have the little Hormagant units and the Gene Stealers that can kind of like make people push forward. And then hopefully we can counter punch with the Hormagaunts. Haunted Bagel, nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I like the ambiance of this map.
And it's the last of my interceptors.
Hell yeah. All right. Roll to go first. I got a 2.
A6.
That's you.
All right.
That's all.
So my Tech Marine does have the Foretelling of Locusts, so I do have redeploys.
Cool. See how bad this goes. Could be bad.
Think I don't have much to shoot at because most of it's character protected, except for the Exocrine.
Don't shoot him. He's nice.
My Dread Knights won't be able to hit him anyway unless I teleport them, so all 3 Dread Knights are going to go into Deep Strike.
Okay. Do they go to Deep Strike or Reserve?
Hold on. I think it said hold on just a sec.
I'm really stiff for whatever reason. I've been good about keeping up with. Oh, what is the Lucas? Lucas, tell me about Lucas.
Oh, I guess they do go into strategic reserves. I thought it said okay. I thought it said if they had Deep Strike rules, you could use it. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, most of that stuff that lets you go into reserve is strictly strategic. I don't know. I'm not sure any of them let you Deep Strike afterwards. Unless you're like an airplane, then you can always Deep Strike out of strategic.
Okay, then they're just gonna redeploy then.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not coming on the
Is it a
side
Shard
of the board.
Gullet Tyrant? It is a Shard Gullet Tyrant, chat. Unfortunately, but whatever. That's what I got. I kind of hate foot hive tyrants. I mean, you're gonna go first, right? So you could just like put them somewhere and then move them to a protected position.
Yeah, there's my other one.
It is a new map, champ. Brand new, first time being played actually, which is fun. It's based off a WTC map.
Alright, so that's it for that.
Cool. I don't think I'm gonna pick an imperative turn 1. Unless I want movement. No, I'll do movement. Whatever. We'll do the Turbogon.
Alrighty. So command. I'm gonna give +1 to hit. The Tech Marine's gonna give +1 to hit to the Venerable Dreadnought, and that is all I have for the command phase.
All right. Is my opponent a little quiet, chat? I'll turn him up a little bit just in case. Why, hello there, Mr. Dread Knight. I almost thought about procking +1 to cast round 1, but I think this is fine because this gets me in range to do the Warp Ritual in the first turn with the Turbogon anyway. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Worst case scenario, I die. Gosh.
Oh right, my Tide. since you don't have that much shooting, I don't need Tide of Shadows, so I'm just going to use Tide of Convergence.
That makes sense.
Alright, these red interceptors down here are going to advance. 2, so they'll move 14.
So fast. Hello there, interceptors.
Don't want to get that close to a bunch of Hormagaunts, though.
That is pretty close. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You can't escape. This Hormagaunts, they go so far. I feel like it's always surprising how far the Hormagaunts go. At least to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. We got the full wombo combo now. We got +1 to hit and Swarmlord. So we got +1 to hit, rerolls.
Guess I didn't
Mortal
need to
Wounds.
advance after all.
I might play a similar list like
But
this.
it's not they're going to be doing any shooting,
for the
so it doesn't really
+1.
matter.
So I built a list that was like more focused on monsters. We took the monster the obsec monsters, and I had like Moloch, Trigon, a bunch of screamer killers. And I think you could play that in Behemoth, and then you could also follow it up with the Hormagaunts, because I think the Behemoth Hormagaunts are like the second best. They're way better against vehicles, but they're not as
Oh,
good
so
against
close.
infantry. I guess the interesting part about this game state is that I'm not sure that my opponent gets to like shoot the Dread Knights at the Termagants, which is actually kind of a big deal. The Termagants should shrug most of the interceptor shooting, like the Stormbolters, but not the other stuff.
I believe that will do it for movement. Psychic. Go ahead and start with the actions on objectives. So these interceptors here first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have any denies over there.
Well, hey, it doesn't go off anyway.
Look at that! Already, the FAQ coming into play. Do you want to shift these guys back like a hair? I think you could go back a tiny bit and just be out of deny.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that.
Oh, just kidding. I have it from the Turbogun anyway, actually. I guess you wouldn't let Swarmlord.
Yeah,
miss
probably
us.
wouldn't be far enough. Alright, so yeah, those interceptors over there do the same.
Okay. Hey,
We'll go off on a 10.
we'll try it with Swarmy. No, you're good. Get that
1 point
purification.
there. The Strike Marines back here. That will go off as well, so that'll be 2 points for that.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's not going to be this turn. Alright, so this Dread Knight here in front, he is going to cast Empiric Lodestone onto the Exocrine.
Mm-hmm.
That will go off on a 7.
Okay. Which one's that one?
The +1 to wound for with ranged attacks from vehicles.
Okay. And I think I only have 1 deny on him, it looks like. I'll let that one go. What does it put your Psy Cannons to? They're strength 8, so they'd be wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I do have a 1 CP strat to give me +1 strength and AP, so they
Yeah.
would be wounding on 2s.
And then where's your Oh, the +1 damage is like range 12, right?
Yeah, that's range 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to deny this then. Nope, you're good.
Alright, the other 2 Dread Knights, you know what, they'll just do Hammer Hand, because why not?
Sure. I might get up there.
That'll go off on the first Dread Knight.
Nice.
Yep, not on the second one.
Oh no.
He's free mortal.
Oh no.
That's why we don't cast just because.
Yeah. That's good. You got a Tech Marine.
And 5 ups. Nope, takes both of them.
Got him.
And the Librarian will go ahead and use his Sanctuary first. Well, he'll use his Gem of Inoctu to give him the +2 to cast for this turn. And then he'll cast his Sanctuary. That will go off on a 7. Then he'll give the 4-up Invuln. Oh, wait. I get to anything, right? So he'll give 4-up Invuln to the Dreadnought. And then he'll cast Gate of Infinity. Which will go off with a 9, and he is going to teleport the Dreadnought.
Nice. Cool.
Fit snugly in there. No, maybe not, actually. He's running into the Dread Knight.
I mean, that's fine. You could just have had this guy be there, right? And then, like, you're probably fine if you just do that. That's okay.
Yeah. Alright. Why do these interceptors not move?
I don't know. Do you want to move them? I don't care.
Nah, they're fine. They were just going to move right up there into that corner.
Yeah.
No, they weren't going to move far.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in range of anything. Nope, barely out. So that be all the psychic. Alright, shooting. Did not know that stratagem was supposed to be used in the command phase. Oh well.
Oh, the reroll one?
Yeah, for the Dreadnought.
Oh, yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine.
Nah, I'll stick with my mistake.
Alright.
Thought it was shooting phase, but oh well. He's there now.
How does cover work? It's the same. So obstacles give obstacle cover. So
we'll
it's a
spend the 1
3-inch
CP on that front Dreadnought.
3-inch, and if line of fire is obstructed, you get cover. And then these ones are just
name of strat is, but +1 to strength and AP on his psi weapons.
Okay.
And he's going to put everything into the Exocrine.
Sweet.
So 6 shots from the psi cannon first. Hitting on 3s.
I'll transhuman him, I think. Because your big gun's gonna wound on 2s then, right? Because it's strength 9 plus 1.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll transhuman.
Darn. Oh, wow.
Ew.
You may have just wasted that.
Well.
And it does wound, AP3.
Hey, so I'm on a 4-up because of Dermic, so he's good. Good job, Exocrine. What a boss.
And 2 more at AP2.
Okay. Those go through. Those are just 1 damage.
And that's just 1 each, yeah.
So it's like 2. Cool.
Alright, other Dread Knight. Same thing into the Exocrine.
Yep. Hey, going up
a little bit better. Not a whole lot better. 1 at AP2.
Good. Look at this guy go. Whoa!
And 4 more AP2. AP1.
Oh, these are 3s then. 2 go through.
Well, hey, the little gun actually does something.
Yeah.
And the last one. There you go.
Very nice.
4 at AP2.
Okay. I can't reroll these, so there's no reason to slow roll. 2 go through, so take 4.
4 total, yes.
Okay.
And the Dreadnought.
You have the silencer on that guy?
Oh, I forgot about that. Whoops.
Yeah.
I don't think it mattered. 2 at AP1.
Okay. one.
Now the Dreadnought. And everything into the Exocrine.
Sure.
And I'm +1 to hit, but -2. No, wait, that's
Yeah, because
okay, yeah, that is the aura.
Yeah.
I was thinking Neurothrope, but yeah. Alright, so still -1 to hit, so hitting on 3s, he'll use his las cannon first.
Cool. Nice.
And 1 at AP 3.
Saves it.
And crack missile.
Nice.
1 at AP 2.
Saves it.
Doesn't matter.
Good job, Exocrine.
Well, crap.
Yeah, -2 to hit.
I can't tell if I can see those Venom Ropes because the turbo gone.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I think you're... Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, the base doesn't block you. Yeah, you're fine.
Alright, so he's going to put everything into the Venom Ropes.
Sure.
Alright, hitting on 3s. Wow.
Good stuff. Okay.
And no wound. Great.
What a guy.
Yeah.
How did he even get to be Grandmaster? That's the real question.
So 6 at -1.
Okay, so on 5s, 3 wounds.
Oh, that was terrible.
I'm alive.
Alright, well, yeah. That's it. 3 Dread Knights and a Dreadnought. Exocrine's still alive.
I hope so. Cool. There I go. Oh, I gotta get my tokens out. So command phase stuff. I will do things. You have 3 CP, which isn't good for me. I don't love that. I think I will. So I give these guys get the +1 from the Turbigon. I get a +1 from the Hive Tyrant, which I think will go on. Depends on where we're putting dudes, I guess. I will put. I'll put +1, and this will be Chapter Master. Put those there. We'll give it rerolls because that's better. Reroll ones, and then full rerolls we'll put on. I think just the Termagants, I guess. All right, and then we're off. So, moving my models around. I guess we do have to give them a friend, right? Does that work? in the Turbogon. Each time it's selected to make a move. So I need to put a guy within 6 and then move these guys, basically, to get the benefits. So what I will do is look at my lines of sight, where this friend wants to go. Okay. So I think he goes there. It's unfortunate that I don't think I can shoot Dread Knights right now, but that's okay. So he'll chill over there. The Termagants are going to advance. 5. So they go 13. You just intervene 3, right? You don't have any special interventions.
Just 3.
So what we're going to do is this. And let's put, for posterity, a couple units behind this piece of terrain. Like that. Don't think my Turbogon gets to shoot anybody this turn. That's okay. That comes next turn. We can put guys in this terrain too.
Oh, I was avoiding that dense like it was difficult.
Oh yeah, those are just open. They just give cover. They don't. There's no drawback. Shooting through them sucks, but obviously being inside them is okay. This guy's having a little bit of a time. There you go. And then this guy, I guess we'll just go back over here and touch that terrain. Okay. We'll advance the Turbogon. Okay, unnecessary, but thank you. Just want to be able to tow it on the objective. This guy might have to shift over like a tiny bit. Boop. There you go, Turbogon. Okay. There you go. Proud of you, buddy. All right. How's gonna move? I might shuffle him a little bit. Oh, where'd my siphons go? Or my one siphon. I guess we'll just put it on the Turbogon so he can do his ritual. I am gonna shuffle this guy a little bit. Just go there. I think some of these guys would probably have had to move less because there would have been a Hive Tyrant there, just so I could get in 18 of this guy. The Gene Stealers will come hang out. Should we advance them? How many denies does the Grandmaster get?
Just 1.
Okay, and I think you probably have enough range. So they'll advance. Boop. Okay. Hello.
Go away.
We're here now. We want a guy within 12. Oh, we also have this thing. Yeah, this Hive Tyrant's closer. So we'll do that. And B2. And these guys will all be like up here. Okay, these guys will advance. Arks, they don't get the +2, but it doesn't matter because they're not going very far. They're just going to come over here and not touch the terrain. I guess they can do some screening also. Yeah, they may as well touch the terrain if they're going to screen. Did I roll 15? Go up here. Hide in the bushes. No one will see you. Just make sure nobody shows up behind me. Thank you. He needs a friend, and then this guy's gonna need a friend, so we'll just do like this, I guess. Okay. That's good there. These guys are just gonna stand in this area right here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Cool. The Tyrant Guard are gonna come hang out up here. The Swarm Lord, well, he's not attacking anyone, so he'll advance. 2. Goes super far. We're just gonna come hang out over here, I guess. This Neurothrope will advance 1, so he can go 9. +2 movement, so good. So it'll just be added to 9 range of everyone, and then get that sweet link. I'm gonna move my Tyrant Guard a little bit just to give space for one of these Venom Thropes to stand there to give everybody the -1. The Exocrine will do this. Yeah, that seems fine. And then the Venom Thropes will, I don't know, just advance. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna come over here. So I go 11. Whee. Go like that. Put a guy in range of this thing in case a bunch of termagants die. Hormagaunts over here. These guys will move. Just be a mild nuisance for a little while. Please, sir, don't Gate of Infinity me. And then these guys will just come hang out. We'll be like that, just off the wall. Cool. And that should be my movement. Unless this Exocrine's going. Alright, we already moved the Exocrine. Okay. Yeah, that's movement. Let's do Psychic Phase. I will smite with my Hive Tyrant. What did I give him? Neuroparasite. Okay, well, that's not that exciting. Can't Neuroparasite anything cool. So, well, we're smiting. Goes off on a 5. Take that. Would you like to stop me? Grandmaster or Interceptor Squad, I guess?
We'll do the Interceptors.
Cool. Makes sense. Oh no,
It does.
I've been soundly denied. I'll do Psychic Scream with him. That's what I gave him, right? No, I gave him Paroxysm. Okay, so he'll cast Paroxysm. I do on a 7. Would you like to stop me, Mr. Grandmaster?
You can have it.
Okay, I'll put it, I guess, on the Grandmaster. Makes sense. Hiya. minus 1 to into melee. Take that. And then I will do the Swarm Lord. He'll do a smite. Oh, just kidding. Psychic Scream. On a 10. Take that.
That's the one I wanted to deny. Grandmaster will attempt.
Yeah. You also have, like, you can hit me with groups, these guys and stuff.
Plus 1 to deny. That does deny.
And then this guy back here is going to do Onslaught. Goes off onto these guys. He'll do Catalyst. Goes off over here. Do I want the Mortal Wound power? No, it's not worth it. And then we'll do the Turbogon. It's going to do the Ritual. On an 11. Take that. You can deny with, like, anyone.
Wait, what was this?
The Psychic Ritual in the middle.
Ah, okay, so it'll be the Strike Marines back here.
Sure. This is my last power, so it doesn't really matter who does it. Yay.
Be a 7? Nope.
We did it. Alright. Shooting phase. I'm just gonna shoot some Termagants at you. So these guys can put, looks like everyone back to this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Does that sound right?
Sure.
Okay. The other guys don't have anything cool to shoot at, I don't think, because I don't want to give you a sigil. So they'll just chill. He has sigil of exigence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just shoot at the interceptors. So I advanced, so we hit on 4s. And reroll because the Swarm Lord said so. It didn't help. And then went on 3s. 6 AP1. Take that.
One guy on the cover, so
Cool. 3 ups on that guy.
put these on him first.
Makes sense to me.
Nope, he's dead.
That was easy. Just 4 more, right? Yeah.
Oh, well,
Just one.
so 1 dies and 1 takes a wound.
Cool. I'll take it. I'll shoot. Is Turbogon? No, he can only see the sigil guy. Oh, his gun shoots 24, so he'll also shoot them. It doesn't matter if I shoot through dents because I advanced, so I'm gonna be -1 anyway. Pew pew pew. Hit on 4s. Pew pew pew. 4 more. AP1. Ooh, snap.
He's dead and another 1 dies.
Cool. I'll take it. Shard Gullet. I think we can shoot at the blue guys. Maybe. Oh, maybe. I thought we could, but maybe because I shuffled him, we can't. What does my line look like? No, I don't think so. I need it to be way farther out. Oh well. And then this Exocrine will shoot the Wounded Dread Knight, I guess. Or we shoot the Venerable Dreadnought. He doesn't have an invuln save, but he's -1 damage, right? And has like the 6-up ignore.
He got invulnerable save from the.
Oh
library.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a 4+.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So we might as well just shoot the Dread Knight, I guess. It is D3 + 6. How many? Ooh, man, full 9. Hit on 4s though. Cool. And then wound on 3s. 3.
Invuln.
Oh!
Right.
Oh!
Reroll one of those.
Sure.
Alright.
Only 6 damage. Alright. That is it for that. Let's do charges. We'll charge these Gene Stealers into these friendos. There's 2 guys. How many? There's 3 attacks each?
Yep.
6 attacks. Interesting. Guess I should have thought about if I was gonna charge these guys and maybe put buffs on them. What did I roll? 9. All right. I should think about this. I rolled 9. So what I think I want to do, this guy goes 9, and then 3, and then 8. Okay, we can come hang out in your deployment zone if we want, which we will probably do. And then you can shoot me with bolt guns or whatever. All right. That's the Gene Stealers. I don't think I'm gonna charge with anyone else, so we'll just do that fight. They'll just do this. Just make sure everyone can get within 8 at the end, and then they'll fight. So it'll be 20 on 2s, re-rolling once on 4s. Come on. That many AP3.
Let's look at all these 6s.
Num 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 num. Num 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 num.
Nope, they're just dead.
Delicious. And then they consolidate towards these friends over here. And then at the end of the phase, I will just pay to move them again. And they're gonna come hang out with you. I don't think there's any. These are all interceptors, right? So they just jump over me if I try to do anything funky. So we'll just come hang out in the corner. We could stand like right here, so the line of sight is kind of tricky. I guess that makes sense. I use the extra movement to like do that. I don't know. I don't think that matters. However you figure it out, you'll find a way to kill them. I believe in you. All right, that is my whole turn. So I will get behind enemy lines, which is 4?
3 for 1. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I didn't score anything else. And I get 2 because I held the middle objective. Over to you. I'll do the Neurothrope Imperative for round 2.
Alright, I have no command phase because nothing's in range of the Tech Marine this turn.
Nice. This is something. I definitely thought Shard Gullet was in line of sight, and then I think it was. I put him in line of sight, and then I shuffled him to get the smite. It was a mistake. It's kind of why I don't like Shard Gullet. It's not maneuverable enough. I feel like people can just skirt it. I think that was totally the right. Maybe I should have put it. Well, I think the issue is if I put it with the Exocrine instead of like having Swarmlord be over here to give the link over there, he can trade shots with it whenever shoots the Exocrine, but then if my opponent just dodges the Exocrine, then I have like 500 points of models not doing anything instead of only 200. I don't know. You get a CP if it's troops. Gene Stealers are elites, unfortunately. I was thinking about doing it with Hormagaunts, but I figured it was a little bit dicier. Well, I figured I kind of wanted to just use the Gene Stealers once for something, because the Hormagaunts are more useful because there's more of them in their OBSEC. This map is not yet available for download. This is a new one. Once the set gets done, it'll be up on the Discord and on the website and on my Steam Workshop, obviously. So the other downside or the issue here is that I didn't have my opponent had the CP to interrupt, so I couldn't engage both these units. That's the unfortunate part for this army. I mean, Tyranids are like so fucking... It's always been a problem for Tyranids is that they're so easy to kill that you can't suffer an interrupt, you just die. Which is unfortunate. At least I got all these points, though. What's the over-under that this Termagant unit goes down? They're 3+ save right now, for the most part. Except for, like, these guys, maybe. And... They have a 5+ damage ignore. They're -1 to be hit, because we have a Venom Thrope here. We just have to keep this guy alive. I think they're okay. Unless my opponent, like, gets every charge or something and gets the green and then gets the Strike Marines in. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I did a lot of damage with that Exocrine shot, but I don't think it was enough. I think the counter punch is going to hit really hard. I don't love this Exocrine. It's way too expensive for the damage it does. I know people are really high on them, but like Like 225 for this thing is like such a... It's way too much. You compare an Exocrine to like a Leman Russ and you just cry. They're like roughly equivalent defensive stat lines. They're numerically the same, but the Leman Russ gets armored tracks. And the Exocrine gets extra wounds. So like the Exocrine's maybe a little tankier. But then the Leman Russ, it's like 3 guns, and its plasma cannon's better, and it's faster. And it gets tank orders. Like, it actually benefits from your army abilities. Yeah, we're moving to WTC style this season, chat. That is the game plan. We're going back to WTC style, I should say. Season 3, Season 3 and 4 was WTC. And then we went to USO for 5 and 6. But we're back to WTC. Enough people complained about USO. Which I get. It's very boring. But also, I don't know. I just appreciate that GW was like, here's a terrain to play tournaments on. Locally, every single event locally plays USO layouts. Almost literally. Not 100% literally, but almost literally every single event plays USO. But whatever. These maps are more interesting.
Oh yeah. I forgot about it again. That in the command phase, the 1 CP strat for the Dreadnought.
Oh, sure. Yeah. And you got 1 objective, right? You hold your home.
Yeah.
Poop. You probably can't hear it, but Inky's having a conniption right now. I'll let her out. She's a little sad. Let her out of the next room. Hey, Katie, you wanna come back? Yeah. All right, there she goes.
All right, so we'll start with these green interceptors up here in the middle. They're gonna purifying ritual.
Yeah, you can't be obnoxious, okay? You were being really annoying.
It goes off on an 11.
This is which guys? The guys over here?
Over here.
Oh, these guys. Okay. So I'll use the Hive Tyrant. Because he only has range to 3 people that I also have 3 other denies on.
This did go off on an 11 if you want to say.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I'll keep it. So that's fine. You get your ritual.
Oh, I would love to do it with Grandmaster, but I would also love to cast Vortex of Doom.
Yeah.
Now we'll just do the action with him.
Sure. -1 to cast.
Nope.
Wrecked.
Interceptors over here.
Mm-hmm.
That does go off on a 6.
Okay. You are -1, right? Because they're an 18.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, the second Dread Knight back here will attempt his.
Well, you can't try it multiple times on the same objective, right?
Does it say that I can't do that?
Yeah, it's on... I'll just double check that the Arks wording is the same as the Nephilim wording. Because it said that, like, any number of Psychers can attempt the action. Each Psycher has to be in range of a different objective marker. Where would that be? Got Custodes, got Space Marines. It must be below Space Marines. Imperial Knights, Grey Knights, there you are. Each unit from your army that starts to perform this action must be within range of a different objective marker you control that has not been purified this turn. Yeah. So the
So it's in the GT book, not the powers thing. Where's that? The description for the power in the book, I meant.
for purifying ritual.
Yeah, it's not something that's on that. It's in the GT book.
Yeah, I don't think the wording of the secondary changed at all. It's just in the it's in the secondary. It's on the action. It's the second sentence under the purifying ritual action.
Strike Marines back here.
Yeah, that's why that secondary is like kind of it's not amazing. It's very difficult.
And Librarian will cast Sanctuary. Goes off on a 7.
Cool.
That will go on to the Green Interceptors.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will Smite. That will go off for 2 mortals.
This is into the Gene Stealers.
Yep.
Yeah, just pull these guys. You did your job, Gene Stealers. Prepare to die.
Alright, this front Dread Knight is going to cast Empiric Lodestone.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not.
Is my camera lagging at all, chat? I thought I noticed it.
The second Dread Knight
But it looks okay.
will Smite. Oh wait, yeah, he didn't do the action, right? So Smite will be on the Hormagaunts.
Oh, my poor Hormagaunts. Hey. This is this guy?
Yep.
Yeah, so no super at least. Guess the Venerable Dreadnought has a cast, right?
Alright, so it's 1 mortal on the Hormagaunts from
Yeah,
that from him,
I'll just
and
do it.
the Venerable Dreadnought is he's not gonna worry about Smite, and he's gonna do his Armored Resilience.
Cool.
Nope. And Smite from the other Dread Knight. That'll be on 11. Think he's in also. Nope. He's not.
Nope, he's good. So that's a big one.
So 6.
Ow. Yeah, I'm not gonna survive 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just pull these guys. Ouchie.
And last cast will be these Interceptors here.
Mm-hmm.
They are gonna cast their Ethereal Castigation.
Cool. The shooting scoot?
Yep.
Nice.
We'll go off on a 10.
I'll try to slap you in.
9.
Nope, you're good. Do your thing.
They will shoot at the Termagants.
Rude. So -1 to hit me.
Oh, okay. Just
Oh, I guess I have Venotherapia.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's not the dense.
alright, so 20 shots hitting on 4s. Re-rolling 1s.
Look at how lovey-dovey this kitty cat's being right now. Hi, kitty cat. You're so cute.
And on 3s. Alright, so 9 at no AP.
Alrighty. I will start. We'll just start from here, so we're in cover. I'm just gonna take it all in cover. So lose 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I forgot to make a new unit with my Turbogon. Mistakes were made. Good stuff. I should have done that turn 1. I could have had a unit right here. That would have been great. Who needs it?
Alright, now shooting. I'll go ahead and put these intercept. Well, No, he's probably the only one in range. So these interceptors will go into the Gene Stealers.
Yep, you got it. Hey. Into the Gene Stealers, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so B4s. On 5s. Save all of them. No.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're P4.
Yeah. They're dead. They're not T4 anymore. They're dead. Cool.
Y'all advance, stand behind cover. So these Strike Marines are going to shoot next. The only one out of rapid fire is the Justicar.
Also, I didn't put the Swarm Lord's ability on somebody. I'm just remembering all the things I forgot to do on my turn. You're good.
You're not the only one.
Yeah. What a masterclass of
22
40k
shots,
right now.
hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Cool. Solid. Very nice.
And no AP.
So that's 9 again. So I will just start. It's from this unit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just start on the guys in the dents there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, yeah, we have enough to take them all in cover. Hiya. 2 die. I'm so camouflaged. You can't see me.
Just because these Termagants are annoying, I'm going to spend 1 CP on the Grandmaster for +1 strength and AP.
Sure. Oh, I have Catalyst on them. Sorry, I'm gonna roll my Catalyst from that last one. The other guys I will have it. No, it didn't matter. Something, can't change the past. Cool.
All right.
Grandmaster.
We're going to do Big 12 first. Right, on 3s.
Mm-hmm. Ew.
Swear to God, he is doing so terribly.
This guy. Okay.
Wow. Oh, this strength 6.
It is 2s. Yeah. I'm not Leviathan today.
-2.
So these are 5s on the guys in cover, and then 5s again. No, 2 die. 2. Okay.
And then the cannon.
There you go.
Alright, 5 at AP3.
So these will be 6s in cover. Didn't make them, and then I'll just reroll successes. Here's 2 damage, right?
Yep.
Hiya.
Jesus.
Hiya. Lose 3. Goodbye. My kitty cat's
Alright,
right
this, well, we'll go with the Dreadnought first. Well, definitely not going to be getting anything for Teleport Assault.
Yeah, teleport assault's tough to do if you haven't teleported. I have heard that.
Well, kind of really can't. I don't have enough to kill anything because everything's getting 3-up saves against bolters.
Yeah. That's the gimmick. Please don't kill me. I need to survive so I can score points.
Alright, so Dread Knight, everything into the Exocrine. Alright, on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Rerolling, no rerolling. He's got reroll wound rolls of 1.
Yep. And that's 4 still wound, right? Because you're strength 8.
Yep.
On force. Both go through. Take 4.
Wait, where'd the dice go? Oh, there they are.
Oh, I just took a second.
Okay.
Yeah. I just failed both of them. I wish they'd gone away. That would have been great for me.
And on 5. Just 1.
Hiya.
AP1.
Saves it. I'm alive. Stay strong, Exocrine.
Next Dread Knight on 4s. Yep. I forgot to reroll my wound rolls of 1 on that silencer though. So 1 AP2.
Hiya. Nope. In the box. Saves it. Gotta shoot a silencer at me. Yay.
And the other one.
Survive. Survive, Exocrine. I believe
Pretty
in
sure
you.
he's hitting on what, 5s now? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
1 AP2.
Just the one? Oh my god. So much pressure. Yes. What a guy. It's 5s, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's look this up. Just the one? Hi. Good. Alright, Venerable Dreadnought. You've got to do it yourself. Time to Thanos me.
Alright, las cannons on 3s. No +1 to hit this time. Alright, 2 -3.
Okay. First one. Immediately fails. Roll some damage. Roll 2+. 2+ damage? Oh, you got him. Goodbye, Exocrine.
Hey, I killed something.
So again, it was a meme-worthy number of attacks it took, but you went down.
Well, I guess the interceptor's just gotta shoot the Hormagaunts instead of charging them now.
Sure. Makes sense to me.
Oh, 8 no AP.
Yeah, and just 5 ups. They're dead. Goodbye. I killed 5 models in my turn. And then I lost a lot more.
I don't know why I advanced those interceptors. They should have charged those Hormagaunts. Alright, some Strike Marines into Termagants.
Okay. Is it,
8.
8? Yeah. Come at me, bro. 8. There it is. What a boss. This one's gonna hurt. Although I don't think they have rerolls on them, so that's okay. The annoying part here is that it obstructs my charge. I would love to have these Termagants charge up in the middle. But no. Yeah, I don't really have any good ways. I think we like start strong on attrition. Because I think we hold the 8. We get the 2 for holding 8. But I think we just lose on... Or I think we start strong on primary, but we lose like on attrition. Because I don't have any way to...
and the Grandmaster.
like access these units favorably because my army doesn't survive an interrupt.
Maybe.
No, you're fine. You're right there. Yeah. I mean, it turns out when you play like the second worst army in the game, you have a pretty good advantage. I don't know if Grey Knights are amazing, but they're certainly better than Tyranids. Yeah, I think you're fine there.
Yeah, the terrains keep me from moving over a little bit.
Yeah, I think you just angle like that, and then you're probably good. Ta-da.
Sure, he just got, Captain Morganing, got his foot up there on the train.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, yeah,
It's a
I guess it's
funky
gonna be off
collider. I wonder
charges.
what's
They can't charge because they
doing
used that
that.
psychic power. They advanced. Alright.
I don't know. Okay.
So we're gonna hit with... It's gotta be the Grandmaster first, because you'll pull him out of combat.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he's gonna use his sweep for 12 attacks.
Okay.
And then wounding on 2s.
I'll be 3s, because you're
Wow.
-1 to wound.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But that is 1 mortal wound from...
And then it's big AP, right? I can't save this.
AP3, or AP2. AP2.
What's the damage, 2?
Yeah, damage 2.
Okay, so I'll just reroll success on my catalyst. I lose 4, and then the mortal lose 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. They're all coming back. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a good way to access this Nemesis Grandmaster, though, because those guys made their charge. Yeah, it's kind of a disaster. I think we just have to engage everywhere, and then, like... I don't have Link back here because the Neurothrope moved. Maybe that's fine.
Alright, so they are all in.
Yeah, I think I'm just dead after this turn, unfortunately. Ah, God, Tyranids suck, man.
Alright, so it's be 19 attacks with swords.
Let's just adjust the card here so we can cranial.
3s, re-rolling 1s.
Nice.
And also 3s, no re-rolls on these. They should have cast Hammerhand.
Hey.
And that would be 6 mortal wounds in addition.
Okay. So I'll just reroll successes on the catalyst. So I'll lose 8, and then there's...
Oh, it was...
6
The AP was -3.
Yeah. So I didn't get a save.
Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that was saves rolled first. Got
No, that's catalyst. Because they're 2 damage, right?
Yep.
I lose that for catalyst. Oh, wow. Did I just die? Holy shit. That was really bad. 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, okay. Well, that might be GG. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was exactly it. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
all those mortal wounds.
Yeah. Oh, game over, I guess. Fuck me, man.
I really don't want to pile into Maw Claws.
No, you should. Come touch me. It's fine.
No, I think I'll just keep you from getting to the Grandmaster.
Is this 6 Molly? That's weird.
Alright, so yeah, that'll be all the fights.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think I'm just dead here. That was unexpected. So we'll do the...
I went in and gave you your points for the 1 point here.
Yeah. That's all the points I'm going to be getting this game, I think. I'll do command phase stuff. I'll give Chapter Master to this unit. +1 to hit and reroll 1s. Would love them to be here. But I had to put my Neurothrope here. That was unfortunate. We'll just go here, I guess. And we'll just hope for the best. And then we'll siphon... I guess the Trevy again. All right, and we're off. So The Tyrant can't see anybody cool. Maybe we can try to blow these guys up. I think that's the game plan. It's not a good game plan, but it is a game plan. Is that it? Or did my opponent roll like 7 6s to a chat? I'm not sure that the takeaway there is like Grey Knights. Because I have a 3+ save against them most of the time. I think the other problem is that my... what do you call them? My Neurothrope or my Zoanthropes are too expensive, so I can't take them. I'm trying to play without them. I had the Exocrine instead, but the Exocrine's fucking hot garbage. So I should just cut him for Zoanthrope so that at least one turn I have that invuln save, and that probably would have been that turn. That would have been the good turn to take invuln save, and then I think I survive. So, but like you consider like basically a battle tank is the same cost as like a 3-model support unit, which is fucking ridiculous. But whatever. They should have just gotten rid of this faction, chat. I don't know why it still exists. So these guys will go over here. So what we're just going to do is engage everything and then like hope something sticks, basically. And then we can go around the sides. But I think losing the 10-man squad there was really bad. Before I go too far, I'm going to remember to make a new unit with the Turvagon. And I don't think I can put them on the objective. Oh, maybe I can. I guess like I can do this, right? Because you can't be within an inch of me. Do you want to be able to... if you put... Does this guy have movement to consolidate? If you put him there, I can't take this objective away from you.
You can't anyway, they have OBSEC.
Yeah, he's OBSEC, and then...
Oh, I forgot he has that.
Stormlord would make these guys OBSEC. I'd have a billion OBSEC there if you don't...
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop me from getting a cheeky 8. So they're just going to go in the back, I think. Out of the way of everyone. And then she'll give them +1 to hit, I guess, with the guns. And then I'll just keep moving these guys. Yeah, it turns out the fact that your support unit does a little bit of damage isn't that big of a deal when literally the rest of your faction is fucking garbage. You can be like, well, Zoanthropes do too much damage. Like, sure, but nothing else in the army does damage besides Winged Hive Tyrants, which you can't play anymore. Like, there is no damage in this faction. Like, my opponents removed like 600 points of models, and I've killed 5 interceptors. You know, right? So it's like there's no comparison there. Without the Mortal Wounds, Tyranids are not a high damage output faction. And now that the Mortal Wounds cost so much, you're just dead. I had games where effectively the only models that killed anything were the Winged Hive Tyrant. Yeah, it's about to be 0, so I think you'll be okay. Yeah, maybe Harpies. Like, half the factions in the game just killed Harpies before they activated, though. Like, Harpies, if like the stars aligned, did good damage. But that was so, that wasn't very often. So I think this guy has to shoot into blue unit and try to kill some of them. There's a Justicar, unfortunately, which he can pull, but whatever. And then we just have to fight for the middle and hope that we take it. Does the Tyrant Guard have problems moving? I think we have to move the Venom Thrips first, but I will do that. Put the Venom Thrips out here. One, two, three. Oh, God. Do that. All right. And then the Tyrant Guard will advance. Hiya! 6! Didn't really need that. We should touch this terrain so that they are hard to kill. And then this little guy will just chill in here. And before I go too far, I'm going to put a guy in link range of this dude so I can cast spells at them. All right, let's cast spells. We'll do the Hive Tyrant first. It will do a Smite. We'll do a Neuroparasite, actually. Because we're +1 to cast this turn. Let's go. Goes off on a 7.
Strike Marines. Since I'm assuming they're the ones you're using it on.
I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
Nope. Go ahead.
Nice. Yeah, it's either them or them. Yeah, we'll put them on the... Crusher Stampede was not that good. If you played Crusher Stampede against like any good army in the game, you just fucking died. So 2 mortals to the strikes.
5 up. Just take 1.
Nice. And then we'll do a Paroxysm. Goes off on an 8. The number of times that you just went second against Eldar, like when Crusher Stampede was like went off, it was great.
Goes off.
Yay. I will put that on. I think I just put it on the guys in the middle here, so we'll just put it on the strikes too. Hiya. And then the Swarmlord will go. He will smite. Nope. And then he'll scream on a 6. Everything in the game is a great matchup for Nids, chat.
Denied.
Nice. I mean, traditionally, Tyranids have been terrible for Grey Knights. It's been very bad for them. I will now... I'll just do my Neurothrope. It will cast the... We'll do Catalyst on a 10.
Grandmaster will attempt.
Let's do it. Let's see it, Mr. Guy.
No, he does not. I
Nice.
should have spent the 1 CP for 3d6 on that.
Yeah. We'll put it on the turf, and then we'll do the Gorgon Power on a 9.
Right, Dread Knight over here.
Sure.
Nope.
Okay, I'll just put it there. I don't know, it'll be this one, I guess, for now. Okay, let's shoot. Oh, no, let's do the Turbogon and get War Patrol on a 9.
Another Dread Knight.
Yay.
Also no.
Yay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Shooting. The Turbogon can only shoot at these Grey Knights, so it will. Give me dice. Pew on 3s. And on 3s again. 6, AP1 onto the Strike Marines in the middle.
1 dies, 2 die.
Nice. Good job, team. We'll do Shard Gullet. It's just going to shoot the blue guys on 2s and 2s. And that's AP4.
AP5, right?
AP5, yeah, so just kills 3. Alright, well, that's good. Might kill some Strike Marines this time. And then it's time to... Oh, these little guys can shoot. I guess they'll shoot the Strike Squad here. The new unit on 3s. And on 3s. Ooh. 6, AP1. Gets another guy.
1 dies.
Cool. Alright. That's all the guns. Charging time. We'll do Horms into the Interceptors. The blue guys. Into my green guys into your blue guys. And I guess we could declare here too. Then I'd have to engage them though. Yeah, I'll just do blue. Cool. Alright, I'll reroll that. Hey, 8 inches is good. Whoa, here we come. I have to like go around you. So probably have to go 3 and 5. Go like that. Go 4 and 4. Be outside intervention. Go like that. It'll go 3, 6, and 8. Cool. Purple will charge green. 4 inches. All we need. Let's go. I think we can go around this way. Oh, not very well, though. Good old 4-inch charge. That's okay.
Well, I mean, I can pile in 6 inches. Their Homagons are perfectly fine.
Yeah. I just, like, wanted to get more around behind the ruin, basically. But that's okay. So we'll do this. Okay, and then the red guys will charge the green guys. Hey. Well, good thing we're right there. What a charge phase this has been. 3. You can go there, and then these guys will go around, I guess. It's not amazing, but it's something. Let's go. Okay. And then everybody into the middle. So I will do the Swarmy. We'll do the Hive Tyrant on the end first. Go 6, just go there. And then 3 Swarmy. Maybe, if the TTS would let me. 7 is just going to go a little bit forward. And then the Turfagon. Okay. Unnecessary Turfagon.
Just tramples and ends up on the other side of the Grandmaster.
Yeah, just like parkours up the building. Okay, that is my charge phase. Fighting. I think I'm gonna do this squad first. So let's do it. We got big boy pylons, so this guy can go like here, and then we can go like this. He can end here. Yeah, and these guys can go here, and then these guys can do this. I love big boy pylons. I used to take a whole sub-faction in the last codex for 6-inch pylon and consolidate. It was pretty great. I think I do run out of real estate for this one guy in the back, though.
No, I should be able to get him in right here.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's true. Assuming that it does go, yeah. You're not wrong. Cool. All right. So everybody's in. This is how many models is this unit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16. Times 3 is 48.
48 attacks.
Let's go. There we go. On force. Re-rolling because the Swarm Lord said so. Okay, that was good. And then on force. Hiya. 19, AP1.
Their strength 4?
4 plus poison because we're Gorgon.
Oh, right, Gorgon. Yeah.
So, leave one guy on
One
one.
left on one wound.
Every time. That
Will be
guy's
the
about to kill
interceptor.
this whole squad.
I wish he had that many attacks.
Yeah, but I'll fail morale and run away. That's actually really unfortunate because now these guys don't get to attack. This doesn't really matter so much, but it does get me behind the terrain, so that's fun. Sort of. Maybe if I run out of space. Alright, well, a couple of guys don't, but you can shoot them. Alright, would you like to interrupt?
I don't know if I want to put some damage into the Turbogon or a Hive Tyrant. It's
I
only
did
3
Paroxysm on
models.
those guys, so they're
Oh,
on
yeah.
6s, yeah.
Well, since the Hormagaunts did better than expected, I'm going to interrupt with this unit over here.
Yep.
Granted, the other one did have rerolls, but
Yeah. Left a guy on one. That's unfortunate.
no Justicar. Oh, duh, no Justicar. They're all halberds.
I'm not going to kill any of these units. This is going to be a disaster.
So yeah, 15 attacks.
Hormagon's still bad, turns out. 8 points per model for these guys. Can you imagine? Insane.
On 3s, no rerolls here.
Does the... Oh, they get reroll once the wound, right? Because you gave the Lieutenant Aura from the
Oh,
Venerable.
right. Yeah, I forgot that wasn't just shooting.
Yeah, that lasts a round, right?
Yeah.
So your next command phase.
Alright,
Just
so
kills
it's
each.
8 at -2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh yeah, no mortal wounds. Never mind.
Okay. So then I'll just fight with green. So they will go like this. This guy can go here to half. Yeah, because that guy survived. Yeah, none of these guys will get to attack now. Or this guy does. This guy has to go that way. 3.4. Yeah, there's no way. So I literally only get 5 guys. Okay, 5 guys hitting on 3s because we got the +1 to hit. So 15. Maybe we get spiky. Rerolling 1s. That was pretty good. And wounding on 4s. Could do it. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. They're alive.
1 dies.
All right. Well, story of my life. And then I'll do red. So red will swing 24 on 4s, and then 4s and 6s are mortals. So yeah, only 6 saves, 1 mortal.
Oh,
Hey.
2 die.
Cool.
And the mortal,
Well, that's
he
something.
saves.
All right. They'll just come hang out, I guess. Let's do this. I'm not gonna engage that guy. Okay. I'll roll the Turbogon out on these guys. So we'll do a pile in, swing. We'll swing many attacks. So I get 10. And I wound on 3s probably. But I reroll. Hiya. Okay, cool. 6. AP3. Oh, great. On the swing, on the big little swing. Yes. AP3.
Does he have adrenal glands? You're wounding on 2s. adrenal glands.
Oh, whatever.
Makes you strength 8.
So there'll be 1 more, I guess. So 7.
Yeah, they're all
We
dead.
did it. And then I'll just do a pile in. I'll just stay an inch out of this guy, but I'll stand in front of the Grandmaster. Just do something like this. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, so we don't want to be within an inch. And that's you fighting back, I think.
Oh, well, you
Yeah,
mean my
turn
2
was
guys?
disastrous. That's GG right there.
Alright, we'll start with this blue one down here. 4 attacks.
We'll play on my opponent's turn. We'll probably call it. Yeah. This army is so terrible.
2.
Oh God.
Well, yeah, just 2 dead.
Yep.
3.
Kills 2. So 2 here. 1, 2.
And then the other guy, 4 attacks as well.
The Hormigant units are good if you can get all the buffs on one.
Wow. 1 dead.
Okay. But
And they
having to spread the buffs out is not great. Oh yeah, the green guys already went. Okay, so I'll just roll morale then. I think that's it. So green lost 2, run on a 4. Yep. So we lose 1 guy, and then we roll 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 8. This is an 11. Yeah. Because I had an awkward number of points left, so we lose another one. That would make a weird coherency. So let's do this, I think. Yep. Purple. Pass. Red passes on a 1. Okay, well, that's lucky. And that's it. Nailed it. Yay! We didn't get destroyed by morale. Do you guys need morale? Okay, I'm putting you outside.
Probably. He lost 4, so he runs on a 5. For both of them. So he's good, and the other one... Oh wait, he lost... Yeah, that made an 8. So he's good as well, and they only lost 2, so they're good.
Cool. So I get 2... yeah, you got your 2 for the middle. I'll get 2 for the middle this turn. I don't get anything else, because everyone survived. Oh, did the Turbo kill the Justicar over here? Or did he die to shooting?
No, you killed him. I left him alive. I forgot you took Cranial Feasting.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll roll it. Nope, but I do get 1. Okay, that's you.
Alright, no command phase. Movement. Y'all are just gonna stand there and end up dying.
Yeah. So I'm going to lose this objective to the
Maybe.
Interceptors, I think. Unless the Venom Throps get lucky, but I doubt it. They should be on the terrain, which they are. Good. Hopefully the Turbogon just survives. I guess I'll do Hive Tyrant pair to this turn. Yeah, every Interceptor pass morale champ. There's 2 individual Justicars alive because Hormigons don't hit for anything. It's not on anyone. Yeah, so I think what happens here, right? So the Nemesis Dread Knight shoots the Venom Thrips and kills them. They'll find a way. Between 3 Nemesis Dread Knights. No, I can't cut them down because I need the Justicars alive to kill in melee. That turn would have been really good if I'd killed all of them in melee, but can't do that. So they'll outnumber me on my home objective. I'll probably hold the middle because the Turbogon, but if the GMNDK kills the Turbogon, then I lose the middle too. And I hold no primary this turn because I think between the surviving Interceptors, I think they can fall back, shoot, and charge, and then the Brotherhood Librarian, he should kill this unit. And I lose. So I should basically be out of models at the end of this turn. What a time! What a fun army to play. So I wonder what the archetype is. I don't think this Hormigant list is it. It's not consistent enough. It requires like too much. I don't know. It requires too much to go your direction, and the Hormigons don't. If you hit Knights, I think you just lose. Like you just give your opponent the game. I think you have to play like monsters or something. Maybe Gene Stealers. I'll play like a Behemoth Gene Stealer list, and I'll give that a go. I built one that was like double Gene Stealers. I had a Trigon Prime. So the idea was like you could force back people's screens and then punish them with the Gene Stealers. And then that lets you get a Trigon Prime out pretty effectively. But the Trigon Prime doesn't really do anything, so I don't know if I'm actually that worried about it. Like, connecting. It's like a bunch of, like, a random 2 damage attacks that require, like, 2 CP for it to actually deliver. Like, it's so bad. Maybe you just play guns or something, I don't know. But the Tyranid guns are so shitty, too. Especially now that, like, mass Death Spitters went up 5 points a model. Like, what are you doing? I understand, because they're significantly better with no Armor of Contempt. So I get it, but it doesn't make me feel any better. My chair's squeaking. Stay away, Dread Knights. I don't want to deal with you. At least this Tervagon has +1 attack. That's exciting. Yeah. It can swing 12 2 damage attacks now. Ho ho! What a time.
Alright, these interceptors are going to fall back.
Goodbye. I like the dynamic of these obstacle terrain. They are very strong for flying infantry, though. Giving you, like, access to the rest of the board is cool. Good place for forward deploys. Not on this map, though. Obviously, it's
eventually, I won't forget this strat for the Dreadnought. The reroll wound rolls of wound 1 again.
Sure. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Maybe my problem was the Exocrine chat. I don't know. They ate a lot of shooting, but it wasn't worth it. Maybe I do just need 2 Exocrines.
So the Venerable Dreadnought is going
like
to
a
do
critical
Purifying
mass.
Ritual on this objective.
The second one is like significantly better than the first one, for example.
Goes off on
Hey.
an 8.
I will try to stop you. We'll do the Neurothrope. Hiya. Nope, you're fine.
Alright, the Tech Marine will do it back here.
Cool.
That will go off on a 9.
Okay, I'll try to stop you with Swarmlord, I guess. You're good?
2 points there, and I don't have anything on that objective, so yeah, just 2.
Fair enough. I should have moved these guys back to tow this objective. It was a mistake.
Alright, Dread Knight right here is going...
I forgot to move them, but it was awkward. It
Forecast
was like,
Knight.
pretty congested back there. Not my Hormagons, no.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
It'll go
alright,
off.
well, fair enough. Stay strong, Hormagons.
Alright, this one is going to cast Empiric Lodestone. Be on the Turbogon.
That's the +1 to wound.
On a 9, yes.
Okay, I'll try to stop you with, I guess, the Turbogon. You're good. You've got it.
Grand Master is going to Empiric Amplification the Turbogon.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nice.
I needed that. I don't have a CP.
Yay. That's lucky.
Interceptors are also going to smite.
Okay.
Nope. This Dread Knight. He'll smite, so it'll be the Hormagaunts.
Yep.
Nope. Interceptors.
They're very consistent in their smiting. It's just consistently not the right number.
I don't want an Ethereal Castigation because I'm -1 to hit. And smite's going to be a really high number, but they'll go ahead and do it anyway.
Sure. Into the Venom Throps.
Yep.
Yep. Makes sense to me.
No, that doesn't go off. I've
No,
cast like
-1.
4 other times. Alright, this Justicar here.
I think it comes down to the Turbogun chat. If the Turbogun survives,
Smiting
then
again.
we're doing okay.
Actually, we got a high roll.
But if the Turbogun
There it
survives,
is. He's
it's really bad.
probably going to kill himself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, that sucks.
I mean, at least if he kill himself, he's going to hit both of these units. It's actually much better for you. 2.
Alright, so he takes 2.
Does he die?
He does die.
Alright, well. Yeah, I think that's actually like the best case scenario for you.
Now that still goes off, right?
No, if you die, it doesn't go off.
Oh,
But it hits
okay.
everything within 6 for D3 mortals, so it hits both Hormagaun units. And then I don't get to fight you in melee. So, and I don't get cranial feasting. So it's actually like so good. World's best barrels.
Wait a second, what?
So he died, right? So he explodes. So he hits both of my Hormagaun
I've
units.
never actually had that happen, so I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, he hits both Hormagaun units for D3 mortal wounds. And then he's dead, so I don't get to score
So
cranial.
just 1.
So one. Which unit was that? Purple?
Yeah, the purple.
Sure.
And the green. For 2.
Okay. Guess we'll just do this. Alright. There you go.
And the other Justicar. See if he can manage to kill himself too.
That's like when you're playing... He's just going for the penance in Dark Tide.
No, but it still doesn't go off though.
That would have been funny. Both of them do it.
Alright.
just salt right on my wounds.
Librarian. Oh crap. Oh, never mind. They were saving on 4s anyway. But say I forgot I gave one of them the 4-up invuln. He is going to cast. Crap, he does not. I thought he had Vortex. Oh my god. Oh. Gate of Infinity it is.
Sure. You like see saw that guy blew up and he's like, I'm out of here.
7. That does go off if you want to try and deny.
I will roll it. Nope, you're good.
That would be on himself. Kind of skedaddle out of there because I thought he had Vortex and I was going to mortal wound him. But
Sure.
that's not going to happen.
He could also pull this guy out, right?
Yeah, but I need the... What's his face? Librarian over here where everything else is.
Oh, sure. Yeah, makes sense. Stop, that's my ruin. Well, at least we get to do stuff on this side of the table now. That's exciting.
Then he is going to cast Sanctuary.
Yeah, you want to be outside 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good there. Nice.
Alright, Sanctuary. Does go off on a 6.
Oh, I guess I have denies. Let's do it. Denied.
Crap.
No sanctuary for you.
Alright.
No safety.
Pretty sure that's all my psychic. Alright, the Shoe Sting, Interceptors, they are going to put everything into the Termagants.
Yep, let's do it. -1 to hit me.
On 4s with no rerolls here.
Solid. Solid. I'm on 5s. Lose 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, Dread Knight. So I've got Empiric Lodestone on him. Or not Empiric, whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the +1 to wound on me, right? This is the one that the Turbogun has.
Yup.
There you
Don't know if I want to split fire on the Dread Knights, because you know how that always works.
go. Always scary. Yeah, just don't forget the Venom throws up the fight last thing in melee. I feel like it's the right answer is just to shoot them to death. And then you don't have to worry about it. And the interceptors can kind of do whatever they want.
Oh, wait. I could charge the Neurothrope.
That's true.
Because I was trying to get the interceptors into your deployment zone.
Yep.
Yeah, and right now I'll put everything into
Watches
the
in the dark. How's it going? 2 hours away from the charity stream. That's sick, dude. Hell yeah. I'll give you a shout out in the.
All right.
in
So
the Discord,
hitting
I
on
think.
3s. This would be
I'll do a post. I'll do a community post on it. That's what I'll do.
Psy first.
Does a pretty good reach, so you should get people in over the course of the 24 hours.
Wounding
which is
on
good.
3s, rerolling 1s.
What all are you all streaming over there?
3 at -2.
This is who's the sun, sorry?
The
Dreadnought into the
Venoms.
Venoms. Okay. So I'm on 5s. Am I? No, I'm on 4s. So 2 go through. Is that 1 damage or 2?
2.
Alright. One guy's wounded. Nice.
And wounding on 4s.
Yep.
5 -1.
So these are on 3s. 2 more, so that kills that guy. Very nice. Very efficient.
A Dreadnought does not have a target because I forgot to fall that Justicar out.
Oh, sure. Because he's chilling.
So this Dreadnought is going to put everything into the Hormagaunts.
Yeah, that's fair.
So Frag Missile.
Ba-boom. It is min 3.
How many's left?
Yeah, I should have 8. So you'll get the minimum. Doesn't matter.
4.
Nice.
On 2s, then 3s. Alright, no AP.
3 ups, 1 dies.
And
Laser
as cannons on
beams.
Hormagaunts.
I'm a firing my laser.
One
On a 6?
Yep, AP 2 or 3.
Yeah. Sag.
If he would have survived.
that would have been great. Just shoot right into that pillar.
Alright, this Dreadnought's only target is the Hormagaunts. He'll go ahead and shoot them with everything. On 4s. Wow. And 3s, rolling 1. So bad. -1.
Force, 1 dice. Let's keep this guy.
And 3 more, -2.
Okay, I'll just take it on these 2 first. So roll 5 ups. They die, and then 1 guy out of cover. I don't need to roll because they just die. So 1, 2, 3. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We'll do that. 2 left. You gotta come get me. Yeah, you gotta come around.
Alright, all these interceptors are going to shoot at them.
Sure.
So, not in half range. So it's be 10 shots.
Sweet. Stay strong, Hormagaunts.
3s rolling 1s. And 3s. No AP.
The guy in the open is dead, and then the guy in the cover is dead. Alright, fair enough. You got him. You got him.
Definitely would have sucked if they remained alive.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Alright, so this Dreadnought is going to put everything into the Turbogon.
Mm-hmm. No -1 anymore. So just shooting normal. I will transhuman against the side cannon.
I'm so glad I used that psychic power. I forgot about the transhuman.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good strat.
Alright, 3s. He's not in the aura of 1s.
But I could have
Two
placed my
minus two.
Venom Thropes better. So I'm on 4s and then 5s. Take 2. Nice. Sick. 5s on these ones.
+1 to wound, so it'll be on 4s.
Oh,
still.
it'll be 4s, yeah. So.
Oh, rerolling 1s to wound. I forgot about that. What, 3, I think? Yeah, 3 1s.
Yep. There it is. So 7.
2
On 3s.
P1.
Okay, and then 5s. So you take 3.
Alright, Grandmaster everything into the Turbogon.
Mm-hmm.
2s and then 4s.
Nice. Okay. 4s. Nailed it. Let me go.
Jesus. 4 minus 1.
So 3s and 5s. Take 1. Down to 11. Stay strong, Turbogon. I believe in you.
Okay, that's all the shooting. So charges.
Mm-hmm.
Got the interceptors. They're gonna go into the Venom Thrope and the Neurothrope.
Okay. I'll set to defend, I guess.
Watch them fail.
Oh,
Nope.
no, that's the opposite. Be a 1-inch on me. There you go. Hello there. This is my objective. Please stay off.
Alright, this Dread Knight's gonna attempt to charge the Termagants.
Mm-hmm.
With a
That
9,
should
that'll
do.
get it.
Yep, there you go. Hello.
Interceptors will charge the Turbogon.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Yeah, they definitely will.
Hey. Hello there.
And the Grandmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
There we
use
go.
necessarily long charges.
Yeah. Sweet.
That's all the charges.
Alrighty. I'll just roll a Venom Thrope thing.
Yep.
Take a mortal wound any fight last. Got him. Hey.
Nope, they take
It
it.
sticks. Alright. Who's first?
Alright, we're gonna swing with the Dread Knight first.
Sure.
So sweep for 10 attacks.
Yep. Just roll Garbo. Bunch of nothing. Let's see it.
You're supposed to be rooting for me.
Missed my Termagants. No. I need all the rooting I can get. I'm playing Tyranids.
Uh,
Yay! I'm alive.
Alright, so 4 at -2.
I'm alive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Survive.
Hit me back.
Now, Turbogon, I need you to survive there, bud.
Alright. gotta hit the Grandmaster first. Because I don't want the
All these little
interceptors to
ruins
kill
and
him
wrecks.
or
Sure,
not
that's
kill him, and
interesting.
then the Grandmaster kill him, and then I can't consolidate with the interceptors. Alright, so Grandmaster, 6 attacks. You're gonna transhuman him again.
Yes, I will. Down to 0.
Alright, on 2s.
Nice.
And 4s.
Big force. What do you got? 8.
So 2 at -3.
So I'm on 5s. Save 1. How much
D6
damage?
For 3 damage.
And I will take of that all 3. So 1, 2, 3. Brackets me. Alright, interceptors. What do you got?
Wait, what were those wound rolls? I can't find them now. Okay, no 6s. Forgot about my mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Alright. Interceptors.
Alright, everybody, I need you to focus your mental energy on this Turvagon. This Turvagon needs to survive. If the Turvagon survives, we got a chip in a chair. If the Turvagon dies here, we're in a bad spot. And I don't know who I fight with first. I think I have to
all
fight
of
with
them
this
are
Venom Throat and try
in.
to kill
No
one of these
Justicar
guys.
here,
Just
so
stop them from killing
15
the arrow.
attacks.
And then we can turn around and just eat them with the Tyrant Guard. But is there any hope for Tyranids with using Carnifex instead of Warriors? No, I
so
don't
bad.
think so. Carnifexes are too expensive. The fact that they went up in points is like ludicrous. With like the meta becoming all
So
multi
4
melters.
saves and 3 mortals. AP3 or AP2. These are halberds.
Yep. So these are 4-ups. Nice. And then how many mortals you save? 3.
3.
So then those are 5s against the mortals. Save 1. So I'll take 2. Yay! Thanks for all that mental energy, chat. It worked.
And it's your fight.
It's me. So I think we go with the Venom Throat. Ooh. Just goes like here. And swings. On 2s. On 2s. Come on. 5 AP1. Yeah.
Wow.
What a
Jesus.
boss. So it kills the wounded guy and 2 other guys? Oh my god. I wasn't sure if that was the right call, but the Venom Throat was like, don't worry, boss, I got this. And I'll just base that guy. Yay! That was good. And then it's you. You probably go with this guy, right?
Yep, 4 attacks.
One.
Oh, 1 dies.
Right. Alright. So I'll swing with them, I guess, and your stuff's all gone, right? So it doesn't really matter. So we'll just do them. I'll do big boy pile-ins. And we get 12 on 3s, rolling 1s, and on 4s. 6, AP1. Can we do it? We did it. Do I eat him? Eat him, that'd be awesome. No, just get the 1. And then we're just gonna go over here with the consolidation. Alright, you're my behind enemy lines guys now. Congratulations on your promotion. The Turvagon. Oh, did you, yeah, the Turvagon. So a swing. I'll swing little attacks into this unit. Yeah, that seems fine, right? Yeah. So we get 12 now. On 4s, I think, because I'm bracketed. Yeah. Hiya! Ooh! Well, when in doubt, just roll really good, I guess. 9 AP3. Nom 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 nom. Do I eat his brain? No. Good point.
No Justicar.
Oh, is it not? Oh,
No.
right. Well, good point. And then she'll just go over here, I suppose. All right. The Termagants. Oh, did you? These guys need to swing, right? The Interceptors.
Well, they're fight last, so they'll be after your Neurothrope.
Yeah, but they charged, so we trade. We go back and forth.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. So they would punch. They would have the opportunity to punch it for the Neurothrope, if you so desire. I don't really care about rolling this Neurothrope as tax very much because it's not very good at fighting.
Well, I had to put one into each one of them, so
Yeah.
Justicar and another Venom Thrope.
Yep.
Wow. 1, so 2 damage, AP3.
AP2, right? So I could save on 6.
Swords.
Oh, they're
They're
swords.
AP3.
Yeah. So I will take. So I take 3, right? Because it's also immortal.
Oh, right, mortal.
Yeah.
And the other guy with 3 attacks.
Please don't just hit and wound every time and kill my guy. Oof. Alright, here's double 6s and I fail both in bonds. No, just one. I make it. Nailed it. Cool. Alright, so the Termagants will go like this. And just punch this guy. Hiya. Hiya. Okay, we tried. And I can't really go anywhere exciting, so we'll just stay within 6 of our friend. And that's all up. Oh, I guess the Neurothrope. Nothing. Good stuff. All right. Is that my go?
Yep.
Cool. I have 1 CP. Oh, morale. The
Justicars will run on 6. I mean,
oh yeah, this guy.
Interceptors will run on 6.
Yeah.
You're good.
My green guys lost 3. So they run on then on that. So 1 dies, and then the other 3 are okay. The purple guys lost a dude, so they have to roll. They're fine, and everyone else is in snaps. Yay!
Alright, 4 points for behind enemy lines.
Yep.
And back to you.
Cool. All right. So I will. Command phase. What do we have? We have all the buffs over here, but those guys can't get them. So I guess like we'll give +1 in rerolls to the Venom Thrope. And we'll give +1 in rerolls to the Tyrant Guard. Chapter Master to the Venom Thrope. I have 1 command point. The Turbogon's gonna regenerate Termagants. 2d6. Will it? No, because I don't think I put it in a very good position. So what I'll do is I'll spend my command point to get Termagants back the old-fashioned way. I'll get 4. And then I'll do the Turbogon and get 2 more. All right, well, it didn't matter. My objective, yay! And then I'll score a 12. Because I'll hold 3 to your 2.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll give those guys OBSEC. The OBSEC hasn't made a huge difference so far. Now we'll give the Tyrant Guard OBSEC in case this Turbogon dies. Okay, Warp Siphon will go on the Tyrant. And we're off to the races. We're on the Tyrant Imperative right now. So I'm out of command points. So these guys are going to advance. 1. Okay. I think they're just gonna go like this. So they can actually accomplish something next turn, maybe. I'm very proud of my little 3 guys who are going to score me behind enemy lines. And then they're just going to chill, I guess, over here. Could go inside this thing and it's probably fine. We'll just we'll just ape what the librarian's doing. Oh, we have to be inside though. 1, 2, 3. These termagants are going to fall back. The Venom Thrope's gonna fall back. I think the Neurothrope will stay in melee. I fall these guys back like this. The Venom Thrope will go there. The Tyrant Guard will do this. The Turbigon will fall back. This Hive Tyrant will... I don't really know what it does. I think just sort of hang out over here and shoot at people. Swarmlord will come hang out with his best friend, this Nemesis Dread Knight guy. And I think we are... I think that we are casting spells or something. Yeah. So, Psychic Phase... Oh, I siphoned this guy. He wants to stay within 6 of the middle. Yeah, so he wants to go there. So the Hive Tyrant is gonna do something in a sec. We'll just do the Swarmlord. He'll do his might. Just kidding. He'll do a Psychic Scream. Yay, on a 9. Take that. Should we put morale on the guys in your... Oh, on these guys.
Dread Knight on the far end over here wanting to deny.
We rolled that one. Yeah.
A 7? No.
I think I have to beat your leadership to do anything cool. So it's just D3 to the Grandmaster for 1. Exciting stuff. I'll do the Turbigon can't because it fell back.
Did you say 1 mortal?
Yeah, I rolled this D3 over here. The Neurothrope will cast, I don't know, the Catalyst on a 12. I guess you could boxcars me. There's like no reason not to try. I think you have more denies than I have casts.
Who did this?
The Neurothrope.
Alright, so Grandmaster?
Yep.
Nope.
Alright, we'll just put that on Swarmlord. And then the... we'll do the Gorgon Power. Does it on also the Swarmlord, I guess. CP, it's a little bit awkward. And then there's 11 if you want to try to deny that one. That's just mortal wounds.
Venerable Dreadnought.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, there you go. So that's not there. And then the Tyrant will do the ritual on an 8.
Alright, the other Dread Knight.
Mm-hmm.
That'll deny.
There it is. Alright. Shooting. I just have the Tyrant. It will just shoot the Dread Knight right here, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Blam. Cool. Thanks for showing up, Tyrant. Oh, actually, no, that wounds. Just kidding. You're only C6. So that's 1 wound.
Right, C12.
It's strength 12, yeah.
Um.
Yay. My 1 CP was not for nothing.
So I'm gonna shoot. Oh wait, no, never mind. That was that.
I'm shooting this guy.
Never mind,
Yeah. I'm not
So
gonna. I'm not gonna give you the sigil.
Saves.
Okay, cool. What a time I've turned. Worth every one of those 210 points or whatever. Charging time. The Venom Thrope will charge back over here because we're got fall back and charge this turn. 2 inches. The Turvagon will charge here. Oh, can I give him a 1 inch aura? Yeah. So the Turvagon will charge 6. We're gonna do this, and then the Stormlord will charge 10. Should be able to just go like that. Okay. The Tyrant Guard will charge back here. Did it on an 8. Don't think we have great engagement here. Can do this. Oh, Stormlord might get shot. That's okay. I can't protect you forever, buddy. And that's all the charging. I don't want to. I'll charge with these Termagants. Whatever. Let's go. 9 inches. I can fall back and charge. Let's use it. Okay. Fighting. We'll see if the Venom Thrope thing does Immortal Wound. It does. 1 mortal wound to this unit.
They save it.
Cool. You can't interrupt, right? So I'm just gonna roll everything. We'll just do these Termagants. Just do that. So I'll get 4. And these guys will just stay outside of an inch of view, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4. See if we can do a more 1 wound. That'd be great. That is 3 hits. Oh, I gave him +1 to hit, right? Oh no, that's on the Tyrant Guard. And then 4 is 1 wound. Can you save? No AP. No.
Saves.
All right. I'll see if this Venom Throw. No, we'll just do the Tyrant Guard, I guess. I'll swing 1 Tyrant Guard at you. Hitting on 2s. So the big claws on 2s, rerolling. Okay, and then on 3s, just 1 AP4, and then the little talons. 2s and then 3s. Just 1 AP1. So it kills 1 guy. The Venom Throat onto the Eustacar. On 3s, but rerolling. Rolling, and then 2s. 4 AP1. Can we get him? Nope, of course not.
Hey, he killed 3 last time. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I just leave every one of your units on 1 model with 1 wound. It's just very frustrating. That Venom Thrope should be dead for sure, though. The Turvagon will punch you. Do you want to use your... I guess you choose when you take a save, right? If you want to use your thing.
Oh, right. He's going to use his 3-up invuln.
Yeah, it should be 2 attacks right now. So I get 14 with littles. +2. So, yeah, 3 + 1 + 2. 14 attacks. Let's go. On 4s. On 3s. Rerolling. Didn't matter. That many on your invuln.
Takes 2.
Those 4. Let's do each. And then Swarmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On 2s. Fuck you, Swarmy. Stop missing. And then 3s. 4 on your invuln. Take 3.
Next 1.
Bunk. Alright. That's all of my fights. So now it's your turn.
Alright, Grandmaster is going to make his big attacks against the Turbagon, so down to 5 attacks.
Yep. No CP to do anything funky.
Still hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s.
Does this thing give you +1 to wound?
I forgot about his Warlord trait. He has +1 to wound when he's charged.
Oh, okay. Well,
Charged when he charges, or yeah, all of it.
So that one. So what? So you should wound out every time, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
2.
there was 1 more.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
AP3.
5s. Save 1. How much damage?
D6 each.
Nice. Yeah, he's dead.
So 10.
Doesn't freak out at you. Alright. And yeah. Then this one guy.
Yeah, he's gonna hit that Venom Throat because vengeance.
Sure. Yeah, it was unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think that was the universe we killed that Grandmaster. I sort of hoped that I had done more damage to Grandmaster earlier in the game, but...
Alright, 1 wound, which is 1 kill.
Yeah, at the
D4.
the
Or
term
3.
against or the Venom Throat.
Venom Throat.
Okay. That is it. So I will get nothing because I don't hold the middle anymore because the Turbogon died. Maybe I should have left it out. I don't think it matters though. I don't think there's any good way to come back. And then that's all. And then I get 3 for behind.
Yep.
And then we switch to you and you'll get 8. Because you hold 2. 1, 2. Yeah,
okay.
and then we're tied here, right? You're not objective secured.
Nope. I wish.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
get anything.
I completely forgot both of his Warlord traits.
What's the other one?
+1 to charge and anything in engagement range of him. I get +1 to charge with anything else charging that unit.
Oh, cool.
Alright, again, no command phase, because my Tech Marine's a chicken.
Gets 2 of those.
Right, I'm gonna pay the 1 CP for shoot on the move.
Double Warlord trade strat?
So, I think that was what it was called. Fight on the move. There we go. So the Grandmaster is gonna fall back, shoot, and charge.
Mm-hmm. I'm out of imperatives to pick, unfortunately. I've done all of them. Only 3. Sandwich creature's too expensive. So we're up on points, but I think we're about to start not being up on points very quickly. I can... These guys are still kicking, so I can make a play for objective 4, which is good. But Swarmlord's about to just be turned into soup right now. So... It's kind of crazy that Justicar survived again. The Tyrant Guard kind of whiffed real hard, though. In fairness. That's okay. The Venom Throat did way too much damage last turn. I don't know what gives the second Warlord trade here, chat. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Oops, I'm writing on the table. All right, so thanks for the follows, by the way. Undefined Owl, House of John, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. At least we got rid of most of the infantry. That's like something, but it doesn't really get me too much. I wonder if, yeah, I should have just kept the Turbogon out of the fight and then held that middle objective for another turn. That was worth points that I didn't consider.
In case I didn't miss something, there's nothing stopping me from doing psychic action in combat, right?
That's correct.
Alright, so
Yes.
this Interceptor is going to attempt to not kill himself.
Blow up.
Purifying Ritual.
Blow up. Do it. Explode.
It goes off on a -1 is a 6.
Okay, try to stop you with, I don't know, I guess the Nerf Rope. Denied. Get out of here with that.
Venerable Dreadnought over here. That'll go off on a 6.
Okay. I guess we can.
Never mind, don't go off. Swarmlord's
Oh,
close
yeah,
enough.
yeah, yeah. He gets an right there.
Alright, Tech Marine.
Oh, I got a command point last turn because I scored behind enemy lines with the former guns. Look at me go.
Goes off on a 6.
Okay. Try to stop you, Stormlord. Denied. Yay. We're so good at that.
Alright, Grandmaster is going to. I do have a CP. He's gonna spend 1 CP to get 3d6 on his cast this turn, and he's gonna cast Vortex of Doom.
Okay.
To go off on a 7 exactly.
Okay. Try to stop you with the Hive Tyrant. Yep, you're good.
Alright, so it'll be on Swarmlord because he's closest, so 2d3.
Whoosh.
3, and then 1 mortal wound to everything else within 3 inches of you.
All my stuff, right? Not your stuff.
Not your Tyrant
So
Guard.
I lose one on the Hive Tyrant, and then Swarmy takes all 3 because he doesn't like rolling saves.
And I kind of wish I would have used Amplification that time.
Yeah.
Alright, Empiric Lodestone from the other Dread Knight onto Swarmlord. We'll go off on a 7.
Okay. I'll just try Stormy second deny. You're good.
Alright, so he'll be +1 to wound from shooting.
Yep.
And this Dread Knight back here is going to Hammerhand. Nope.
Dodge.
This Dread Knight, he's going to save that. Librarian.
There's a way I could have gotten.
He is going to cast Sanctuary.
I don't know where the positions are.
Nope.
I bet I could have towed one.
And
That would have been
Gauge of
much better.
Infinity.
It would have prevented a little bit of shooting. At least this guy.
And we'll go off on a 7.
I'm at it nice. So you're good.
Nearest OPR to use both his?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to teleport this Dread Knight.
Wee. Smart. And gets teleport us off. That's pretty good. That's a good play. Wouldn't it be cool if this faction had like appreciable guns? It's kind of crazy that like the shooting in Tyranids
And then that Dread Knight is going to
dramatically worse in the 9th edition codex than it was in the 8th edition codex. Like the apparently broken 9th edition codex.
That would be a big smite.
Alright. Yeah, I can't stop you.
Only kills 1.
Nice.
Figures.
Yeah.
And that will be
Gotta
last.
shoot a gun at me now.
Alright, Dread Knight.
Mm-hmm.
The one in the back. He's going to put everything into the Tyrant Guard.
Sure.
I don't know why I didn't fall back that Interceptor. Alright. So Tyrant Guard. Big Psy Cannon first. Yeah, that. No rerolls here. And
T6,
on
so
the
3.
reach.
Yeah. Bam. Nice.
4 at -2.
So we're just on the guy in cover. We're on 2s. Good. Takes 2. 1, 2.
So 3 at -1.
Okay, guy in cover. Takes 1. Okay.
Alright, these 3 interceptors are going to put all their bolters into the Tyrant Guard.
Don't kill a Tyrant Guard with a bolt gun. No. That's rude.
Hopefully he's got 1 wound. Hopefully
No,
one can make
no.
it.
I don't want you to.
12 shots. 3s. They are re-rolling ones from the Grandmaster.
Oh, I think we messed up there. The Grandmaster shouldn't have been able to vortex me. That's okay.
And
It
5s.
doesn't make a huge difference.
5.
Rude. Rude. Oh, you got him. Goodbye, Tyrant Guard.
Are you sure you want to re-roll that?
No.
End one of your CP.
I fast rolled it. Can't do that.
Alright, so this Dread Knight back here in the back is going to put everything into these Gaunts.
Mm-hmm.
Overkill, but I don't want them to live. Oh, even if I do kill them, they're going to come over here and score anyway. Or they could, unless you just don't want to keep them on that objective. Throw everything into the green.
Yep. Should be enough, but I do have that. Sweet 3+ save.
Alright, 3 at -2.
Yeah, you got him. See ya.
Darn it. Alright, Venerable Dreadnought is going to put everything into Tyrant Guard here.
Mm-hmm. He can see them, right? Oh, yeah, he can. He's peeking.
Alright, las cannons.
Yep.
On 2s. And on 3s. Right, 2 at -3.
Okay, 5 ups. Go into the box. 1 saves.
For 6 damage.
Kills 1.
And then his crack missile. And misses.
Nice.
Alright, Grandmaster, everything into Swarmlord.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This guy's so bad at shooting.
Alright, 2 at -3, or 2.
Yeah, 4 ups, and then 5 ups. Take 2. Bleep, 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 bleep. You say he hits on 3s, right? Because he's bracketed?
I forgot about hitting on 3s, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just 1.
What was the, both of them hit last time, right? Heck, I don't know. Alright, wounding on 4s because of +1 to wound.
Mm-hmm.
-1.
So 3s. Okay, well, that was easy. Good job, Swarmy.
Alright, other Dread Knight, everything in a Swarmlord.
Yep.
Not what I wanted to do. But it's happening.
Alright.
Alright, on 3s. Rerolling 1s. And 2 or 3s.
Yep.
He's toughness 8. 3 -2.
4 up. Oh, no, that's not great. And 5s. Take 4. I think you're gonna die, Swarmy. Solid.
And 4s. 4 -1.
Okay. 3s. Oh, jeez. Take 3. God, I'm on a 1. Cool. What a time. Why didn't I bring models? Good stuff.
Alright, so that'll be it. Charges. Grandmaster is gonna go into your Swarmlord.
All right. Nice.
It was
You
close.
did it.
Interceptors into Tyrant Guard.
Sure.
And Termagants, because I didn't
Yeah.
think about the Tyrant
Yeah.
intervening.
Watch out for him. He'll get you.
So 6.
That shooting phase is brutal. I was hoping Swarmlord would tank a little bit more of that. Taking 9 from one Dread Knight. It's like a little... a little unfortunate. Or
And
7,
the
I
Dread
guess.
Knight
It
into
was
the
only
Termagants.
7. Only 7 damage. On my 240 point character, chat. 240 points. For this piece of garbage. What a time.
Yeah, that's all the charges.
Nice.
No more stupid Venom tropes. Alright, can interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. I don't care. Nothing you... never mind. Yeah. Tyrant Guard can actually do something. So, these 3 Interceptors are going to hit first.
Okay.
All 3 into the Tyrant Guard.
Sure.
And our Halberds. Alright. So 9 attacks. All rerolling 1s. And on... on 4s. Alright, so 3 minus 2 on the Tyrant Guard.
Okay.
1 mortal.
4 ups. So he takes 3. He's alive.
Darn it. Alright, you want to interrupt a Swarmlord?
I guess so. These guys blow up. No. Yeah, I guess like the only way that I sort of do anything is if Stormlord just beats you to death randomly, so we'll try it. Here we go. 9 attacks on 4s. Sick. Yeah, he's not gonna kill you. 2 wins. Maybe you flub both saves.
He could.
No,
Okay, I suppose.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about him only having 6 wounds left when
Good thing,
I charged.
yeah. Good thing my 250 point combat character degrades on weapon skill. what a solid piece of design right there.
He
Super
doesn't
good.
lose all of his tax in addition to that like he used to.
Yeah, I mean, he's way worse now than he was, though. To be fair, it's like dramatically worse.
Yeah,
It's not
I
even
never,
close.
I never even use them. I mean, I do have him in list just for like High Fleet Hydra.
Yeah,
But if I'm not relying on Gaunts to do damage, I don't use them.
Yeah, you like kind of have to use them now. I feel like because the regular foot hive tyrant is basically unplayable, and the wing type tyrants are not worth it anymore. So he's like the only hive tyrant that's actually like worth its points. But even then, he's not very good.
Yeah, the lists I've been making mostly just use Gaunts and Gargoyles, stuff like that, to just actually play or get me secondaries and take objectives from my opponent, and then I'm actually using Hive Guard.
Yeah.
So just, everything else is just defensive to keep my opponent off of my side.
For sure.
Alright, Red Knight. Doesn't matter where I go now.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep these Termagants from killing
murdering that guy. They're gonna get him. Look out.
Right. 10 attacks from him.
Yep. Yeah, that would have been a good swing if the Stormlord had killed him. I think the right.
On
I could spend 2 CP to try to keep
rerolls.
Stormlord alive, but I don't think it's worth it.
And on 2s. So 3 mortals and 8 saves.
Oh, yeah, so
Minus
just,
2, so they're all side, yeah.
Cool.
Alright.
Tyranids are like such they just vaporize.
And Grandmaster don't need to do his 4-up saves, being able to shrug 1, or just a bunch of attacks hoping 1 goes through.
Yeah, I mean if you do Immortal then I die, right? So that's probably the way to go.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So 10
Army-wide
attacks.
mortal
does
wound's pretty
disagree.
good. Wish I have to do a fucking psychic power for that.
And on 3s.
A good start.
And on 5s. Crap. 2 saves and 1
Let's see if I just die to the mortal. I do. I freak out. I don't. Cool. Yeah, we can call it there, I think. I think we're done. I have three models left and then some Hormigons.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I thought that was over after I lost this whole side over here.
No, I think as soon as you killed the 10, the 30 Termagant unit, the game was over. It's like the downside of playing that brick is that as soon as it dies, like you lose the game, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. There's not like too many other builds in Tyranids, so I don't know. Maybe I cut that.
Yeah, like I said, most of my lists now are just mainly defensive. Just keep you off of my side and try and take your objectives from you and do secondaries.
Yeah, I mean that's what all these Hormigons are here for. They're just not very good at doing it. There's yeah, I don't know. There's not much in this army that's very worthwhile. So it's tough. GG though, man. That was a good one. I think, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I think like Swarma took a bunch of damage there. It'd be interesting if he wins that fight. I've got plays to do. They're not good, but at least I'm still in it. But Swarmlord just dying like a chump is not good.
Yeah, had I not actually did damage to him in the shooting phase, that would have.
Yeah, this guy's shooting him for like 7. It's like, okay.
Yeah, pretty sure he would have killed that Grandmaster had he not been. Well, actually, I don't know how many of those were 1s and 2s that you rolled.
Yeah, I rolled like hot garbage. Yeah, these characters not having hit rerolls is pretty brutal. It's very difficult to
like
get
he's like the only Supreme Commander type character that
can't
doesn't
target
him
himself as
rerolls.
rerolls. Yeah, everyone else can, but of course Tyranids don't get good units, so you know. Just get pushed units in the Codex itself, I guess. Not sure about this Exocrine.
Oh, I love the Exocrine. I put him in every single list.
Oh, God, why?
I love it. Like I stopped using the Harpy.
Did a solid 6 damage and then died like a bitch.
Well, I don't move him forward like that. I keep him in the back.
Yeah. Well, there's nowhere else to put him. So like I could have put him here, I think. But you just do the same thing. You just go there instead. So I think this is the only way that I think he actually, or if I put him like too far on one side, you just go to the other side and he never gets to shoot anyway.
Well, like if you would have put him here, yeah. I wouldn't have had the movement to shoot him because this is still in the way. Yeah. Yeah. Still wouldn't be able to because this.
Yeah, you could get 3 on him because you could redeploy 1 to here and shoot through. Maybe if he was there, but you could gate 1 and then teleport 1, so you shoot. You get 2 on him. So maybe that's what I should have done. But also, like, you also just could not do that and just be like, all right, I'll put my Endurance Knights here. And I'm like, cool. Well, why is this Exocrine here? Doesn't get to shoot anything. Yeah, there was definitely some positional stuff I could have done. I think I could have held the middle for another turn. Or at least prevented you from grabbing it last turn.
I mean, same thing here. This Librarian for half the game was over here away from everything else when I could be teleporting stuff to the back.
Yeah. Yeah, I expected you to start with the Smites here. And so the 2 Justicars, when I failed to kill them, if the 2 Justicars and the Brotherhood Librarian just like peel out with Smites, you probably kill the green unit with Mortal Wounds, and then everyone just charges the purple unit and kills most of them, and then I don't have enough to do damage back. And I think like those 3 models just clear like basically this whole flank. It was funny when that guy blew his head up. For sure. That was a very effective head explosion.
He killed 3. Granted, it.
Yeah.
No, actually,
he killed 3 and then forced the morale, right? So he really killed.
Well.
Like 4. But he's killed 4 and then stopped me from getting Cranial Feasting and getting a combat activation because these guys could have moved. I think if these guys had gotten the pile in this way and then I consolidate this way, then I could strat to get them to this objective, but I was just too far away where they were standing, because it would have been like a 9-inch charge. But if they get the piling consolidated, it's like probably a 6, and I definitely go for that. Just try to eat this guy and take the objective, which would have been pretty cool. But
I forgot the Tech Marine even has a 2-up save, so.
Yeah, he's pretty tanky. Only 4 wounds though, so like, and if you get enough on him,
yeah,
he'll get there eventually. But at least I take the objective away because there's no obsec over here, right?
Right.
And then they would hold down then they get behind enemy lines too. Yeah, so that guy killing himself was actually like really good for you.
Yeah, I completely forgot that Psychers explode when they do that.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's like I said, normally I'm playing Tyranids and the Psychers have more wounds than that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't happen often.
Yeah, you you almost never kill a Zoanthrope with the explosion or with the brain burst or whatever. Well, cool, dude. I'll let you go. Thanks for playing, man.
See ya. I'm gonna go play WoW with buddies.
Sounds fun. Have a good one.
See it.
Nice. All right. Well, that was a game. Probably some positional stuff I could have done. Maybe that position for the Exocrine was better. I thought that it was more exposed than it is, I guess. Where's my list? I deleted my models. So maybe if I had gone there... I think I'd like to have the Hormagaunts there. The problem is if Hormagaunts have to peel out at all, then they get line of sight through here. So if I take up this real estate with the Exocrine, I'm worried about where the Hormagaunts go. But I do think this is a pretty safe place. He has to be like here to see me, and that's like altogether too close because I would have blocked with Deep Strike protection. So he could have ported 2 to here, but that wouldn't have been enough to do too much damage. Although I wouldn't have had any of the defensive benefits. I bet I could have finagled having Venom Tropes. I should have put the Venom Tropes and the Termagants and the other guys, the Tyrant Guard down first. And I probably shouldn't have been that worried about getting the Termagants shot on turn 1. They're like a 3+ save. I'll regenerate a bunch of them. On the first turn, and I get like a bump, like a aggro bump if he kills any of them into the middle, so I can push harder. So it's probably fine if he gets a couple shots on them, but I took up too much real estate in the back with the Termagant Brick, which I didn't need to. I was just worried because it's so much anti-infantry shooting, but I can pull the models that he can see if he goes too far for it, so I think that's fine. So that's probably what I should have done, is put the Exocrine here, made sure that I had my auras spread out, and then put the Termagants in the middle. This Hive Tyrant is bad every time I play it. It should just be a Neurothrope. It's so funny because it's like, well, for 100 points, I get a gun and a melee profile, right? But it's also costs you a command point. And it's worse at casting than a Neurothrope, so it's just really bad. The downside is that the issue with the one Hive Tyrant build, if you play just Swarmlord, is that Swarmlord eats your Warlord trait slot. So you are down to 2 Warlord traits. So if the Tervagon takes one of them, then you only have 1. So you can give an Alien Cunning out. But if you're playing all Neurothropes, it's probably fine. Yeah, I guess you don't need that many. So that's probably okay. I think like Swarmlord triple Neurothrope or Swarmlord Tervagon double Neurothrope is probably like the way of the future. I don't rate these gun Hive Tyrants at all. The gun's too spiky. It didn't do anything this game. It literally killed 3 intercessors, and that was, or 3 interceptors, and that was the entire contribution. And those 3 interceptors didn't even matter that much. And then everything else just got saved on invulns. So I don't think you play this guy anymore. Too costly. No damage. I liked the Tervagon. I think Swarmlord did okay. He got a little dice, but I also got some good dice, so I can't really complain about that. And then what does this game look like? So I lose this objective. I lose this objective. I have this one. So my next turn I get 4. And then I push from here to here, and I try to clip that guy. If I clip that guy, I get like 3. And if I somehow kill this guy with the Hive Tyrant, I get 6. And then he 12s, and I get maybe a 4 on bottom round 5 if I get lucky. I'd probably get tabled, honestly. He 12s. He probably gets a port. He's killed all my denies, so he probably gets like a 4 on Purifying Ritual. And he continues to get 4 on behind enemy lines, so I think we look like that. I might get another 3 on BEL. So I think the score ends up being pretty close, but I don't think it really changes too much. Oh, also, he would have gotten 2 for killing Swarmlord, 2 for holding the middle, and then the 4 for holding the middle at the end. So he would have gotten big money. I think is the what happens there. So unfortunate. Definitely think I'm gonna blow off my event tomorrow. I can't figure out a list I actually want to play. Some of the other ones I built were I built a monster one with Gene Stealers. I kind of like that. The Gene Stealers are like a solid sort of alpha strike. But it's like so... If you go second, they're just so bad. And I think it feels to me like almost every Tyranid list right now is just going to be like rolling to go first. And if you go first, you have a pretty decent chance. But if you go second, you just lose. Like, I felt pretty solid about all the Tyranid games I've gone first in, and I felt very bad about all the Tyranid games I've gone second in. Maybe you play, like, one big of 8 that you can alpha with and put all the buffs on, and then you play, like, a 5 that you can do sort of utility stuff with. So maybe, like, do that, and then you have 100 points to play with. This list has no troops in it, but it's playing Obsec monsters. Zero Soro? Thanks for the kind words, man. Appreciate you. I'm glad you found the videos useful. Maybe there's like a double Exocrine build that you play. In like Leviathan or something. You could probably play shooty people with Leviathan. Are we just back to like Leviathan Termagant Brick? God, I do not want that to be like the way of the future. So if you play like, what am I doing? Make a new roster. If you play Turv with Adrenal, Swarmy, double Neuro. Take the Tyrant Guard to protect Swarmy. And a big brick of Termagants. And then you play, I think you still play Zoanthropes as much as it pains me. And then like Exocrines, I guess. That's 1700. Exocrines are so garbage. Why is this the shooting unit in this faction? Like, there's nothing in this faction that's, like, exciting to play. It's so bad. Everything sucks. Imagine having a 200-point Lehman Russ Eradicator and being excited about it. So I guess you play, like, one with Synaptic Enhancement, one with Voracious Ammunition, and you just hope for the best. And the turn you come out, you're gonna be doing the Zoanthrope Imperative anyway. And then the rest of the list is like Hormagaunts, I guess. Hormagaunts are not that great. And also, I don't know, like, do we even need Swarmlord if we're not playing? Offensive infantry? Like, what's the infantry that we're actually attacking people with in this list? Maybe Carnifexes? Oh, yeah, I do have a Malanthrope. I don't know why it does that. It's the Malanthrope is right next to the Neurothrope, and I think it... I don't know what it is. It's like every time I hit the button, I think it resets back to the top or something, and I always hit the Malanthrope next. Maybe we just play Carnifexes. How many Carnifexes could this list fit? If it wasn't Leviathan. So I was playing the Sporcis build. I'm actually less sure about the Sporcis interaction. I talked to some other people and they like disagreed with me, and I think they might be right. So I'm not playing the Sporcis thing. Not Carnifexes, Screamer Killers. I definitely don't rate the Venom Cannon Carnifexes anymore. I'm kind of over them. The attack volume's not there. They almost need to be like 4 shots to be worth 145 or whatever. I think we get 35 points left. Fuck. So we get 3. That's such a nothing front line. Like 3 models. I mean, I guess all we need to do is like have 1 connect. I guess we can drop Hormagaunts to get another one in. So you could get 4. Oh, this list doesn't have Venom Thropes though. God damn it. And I think I do feel like you need the Zoanthropes if they don't have any other defensive buffs. So you have to cut another Hormagaunt unit. Now your banners is awkward. You have only like 4 infantry to do banners with. And 3 casters. I guess 4 with the Zoanthropes. That doesn't feel very good. And I think you play that in Behemoth with Territorial. The Hormagaunts are pretty good in that build. I want to cut these so bad. That's like a Trigon Prime. Why do they nerf this unit so hard? It's so stupid. I think the problem was that they made it cover too many bases. I think the faction was designed around the Zoanthrope Imperative. Like, it was designed with the idea that you took the Zoanthrope Imperative, and then they just gave them an incredible nuke as well. And they were just like, oh no, now people are spamming them, but you're only supposed to take 1. So they just made them prohibitively expensive instead. But you're like, if the whole faction's designed around this unit that's ridiculously expensive, you just, instead of like nerfing the interaction of the unit into the ground, you just made every list worse. Which is stupid. Just make their, I don't know, like there's so many better ways you could have designed it. I know that they want it to be a smite effect that the Zoanthropes do, but it shouldn't have been smite. It should have been a unique psychic power that you can only do once. So you could take double Zoanthropes, and one of them would cast the nuke, and one of them would cast a different power, and that's fine. But you couldn't do multiple, and they wouldn't super smite. But the problem, like the issue is that they gave them smite. If they just did a power that was like D3 plus 1 mortal wound for every guy in the unit, then it would have been okay. They would have been fine at 150, and you probably still don't even take 2 if you can't multiply the power. 60 points. Almost an entire extra troop unit you lose if you take them. Oh my god, chat. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure a different army to play. It is like sort of sapping my desire to play 40k, unfortunately. Just it doesn't feel like there's anything in this army that's particularly reliable. So I'll play that. I'll play that list for a game. Just a bunch of monsters and see how it goes. People try to squeeze a Trigon Prime into it. I think that interaction's fun. The cool thing about that is like it forces people to screen, and that turns on the exocrine guns better, so that people can't just hide from them. But I don't think it's very good. Anyway, that's it for me. I will go ahead and drop off. Thanks for watching. I like the map. I think the map worked out. These are a little close. They could maybe be moved apart. I think that was the only thing I was sort of noticing. This gets a little congested, but that might be the intention. But I think they could be another inch apart or so, and just like make the maneuvering a little bit less silly, but otherwise I think it's okay. I'm gonna go raid somebody. Anybody playing Warhammer? Let's see. War hamster players. Ooh, big 75 viewers on this like group hobby day. That's fun. just a good old hobby hangout. It's a good time. Got some kill team going on. Hell yeah. Oh, is this Death or Glory? Sue Shark? We'll go hang out with them. That sounds fun. Shit. Cool. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Watching me beat my head against the wall that is the Tyranid faction. I might be live tomorrow. If I'm not going to this event tomorrow because I can't figure out a list, I feel like I want to spend an hour and a half driving and a bunch of money to play. Then I may just stream more Tyranid games. I'm doing more work on the maps tomorrow. Next week we should have the pool done. So I'll start new pods next week. There'll be announcements about it in chat, so go hang out over there. Or in the Discord, excuse me. And I'll see you then. Goodbye, everyone.